watching a master at work.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get it started. I decided to start a YouTube page, and the first thing I was going to do is cook. I love to cook, so here go a little simple meal. Now keep in mind, got done working a little 10-hour shift, so nothing too special. Leave a little salt in there. Not too much, but enough, enough so it's some flavor. After the salt, what else did I decide to put in here? Oh yeah, the little chili peppers. I like the little crushed red peppers because I like a little heat in my food. Yes, I do. Everything I have a little spice to it. Just a little, not too much. After that, what we got next? What we got next? Oh yeah, I think this is what the. I believe it's some oregano. Yeah, it might be some oregano. Yeah. After the oregano, I keep in mind you season everything to your taste. Now this is just what I had on at the house for this meal, and this is what I wanted to put in there. If I wanted it, to be something different, I would put something different. I wanted to follow the recipe, I would follow the recipe, but I don't like putting eggs and breadcrumbs inside of my Salisbury steak. So, I mean, at this point in time, we're gonna call them some meat patties. All right, that's what they're gonna be. They're gonna be some little ground beef patties. We're gonna massage it in there. Make sure you get all the flavor in there. That's the thing. When you're doing this, you gotta make sure the flavor's in there because otherwise it's gonna be bland. You ain't gonna never want to make it again. And a good way I like to check if the flavor's in there, you're gonna see right here. Once we get all the little flavor, mix it up. We're gonna split it. We're gonna smell it right in the middle. You smell it. If it still smells like meat, not seasoning, then you need to add some stuff to it. But if it's good to go, pound it out. Next, we're gonna weigh it out. Now, for these patties, I try to keep it under 4 ounces because this is about a pound of meat, a little bit less. So I went around 3.5 ounces, under 4 ounces. So, and as you can see here, I'm, shaping them a little bit, trying to get some balls ready because I got the little hamburger patty machine over there. Well, not the patty machine, but the hamburger patty press. We gonna press this when we done. But yeah, like I said, I just decided to start a YouTube page. I've been watching a lot of people with their own YouTube page and doing cooking videos and breakdown videos and how to make money videos. I see a lot of those on there because it's obviously, people trying to make that money. I see workout videos and stuff, and I'm like, well, I like to cook, I like to talk, so I might as well go ahead and cook and say what's on my mind while I do it. But for right now, we're about to show you guys what we made today for dinner. All right, next we're gonna get the press. Now make sure, when you press these out, when you pull it out, you gotta pull it out hard. And my press is cold too. Keep that in mind. And if you want, you can grease it up. But when you pull it out hard. And you see that, I reused my package from where the meat was in. Gotta save time, no dishes. But like I said, make sure you pull it out hard. If you don't, it might get stuck. And the last one, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna pull it out nice and slow. And it's gonna get stuck on one side. And it's gonna be, you're gonna see it's gonna deform a little bit. But it's still usable, still manageable. And also, you see that little meat over there in the corner to the left? That's what's left over. We gonna use that to taste it. So we're gonna cook that one first. See how it tastes. If it tastes good, we good. We might need to add a little bit more seasoning if it doesn't taste good, but I'm pretty sure it does. I smelled it. Remember, you guys. Look. I'm pretty sure y'all like it. These smelling it? Yes. You gotta smell You gotta smell it. Look, man. I know. Look. I know. Oh no. Because if you don't, just try it. Before you cook it, before you even season it, smell it. After you season it, smell it again. Like, this is the last one I was telling y'all about. You see how I got stuck a little bit and kind of fell apart, but it's okay. See, boom, we're using it. We're using the tray. All right. Next, we about to throw these things on the flat top. We're going to space them out for right now. That way they can get even heat. We're gonna come back to these in a second, though. But, it's to your liking. You like it medium rare. You like it all the way done. Do you. Next, while I was doing that, like I said, it's a quick night. So we got the corn. With the corn, I love the green beans. It's just something my auntie actually made for me growing up as a kid. And also we got some potatoes in there. We're gonna throw some potatoes in there at the end. I forgot to take a video of doing it, but I took a picture of it. Here goes the picture right here. potatoes. You see the potatoes? Yeah, red potatoes. I peeled off most of it, but the skin is okay. It ain't that bad. Next, I use some lemon pepper seasoning for this. Not too much. I like the lemon pepper seasoning. I know you're like, what? Lemon pepper seasoning on your vegetables? Trust me, you don't like it. Next, we're gonna come back to that meat. Look at that. Boom. Nice and brown. We came back to it right in time. Nice and brown. The meat is ready. After that, like I said, remember I told you I was gonna be my version of Salisbury steak. So I'm chopping up my little mushrooms here. Um, and like I said, this is to your liking. If you don't want mushrooms in your gravy, you don't have to have mushrooms in your gravy. If you don't want mushrooms, if you don't want gravy, you can do barbecue sauce with this. Barbecue sauce is good too with this too. Teriyaki sauce is good with this. Any type of sauce you want. From there, we're about to little cook these mushrooms down. Let them sweat a little bit. They gonna lose size just like that. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Look, they lost their size. They sweat out all that little water. From there, give a little stir just to make sure ain't nothing sticking. Everything's good. This right here is a lifesaver. It comes in handy on these late nights like this. Boom. Look at that. Let that simmer. Once it starts simmering like this right here, stir it around. Make sure nothing's sticking. After it's done simmering, we're gonna cut that heat. Cover it for about like 3-4 minutes. It is gonna thicken up after you cover it, so don't worry. Boom, here we go. I had the rice in the rice cooker, so that's gonna be the first thing that go on the plate is the rice. Now, I know some people like salt and pepper in their rice. Some people like butter and sugar. You can do your rice however you want, but you can even do the yellow rice with this too. The yellow rice is really good with this too. Once we get the rice down, you have to keep in mind now you gotta have something for the meat to stick to, right? So you could just throw your meat on top of that, but instead of throwing that meat on top of that, watch what I'm about to do right here. I'm about to go over here and get some of this good right here. Look. Get that gravy, put that gravy over it. Now the gravy just gonna help the meat stick a little bit and give you some flavor over the rice. So you're not just going right into non-flavorful rice. Then a little bit more of that gravy on top. Look, I'm telling you this. It's quick and easy. I know you might be looking at it like what, but look, it's quick and easy. Like I said, if you don't like mushroom gravy, you can switch it up. You can do chicken gravy, you can do a turkey gravy, you can do the breakfast gravy. This is really this can be your meal. It can be whatever you want it to be. Once we're done with the gravy though, now we got the sides. Now, for me this week, I was trying to stay away from like the breads. I already feel like it's enough carbs in this meal with the potatoes, and the corn, and the rice, and obviously the gravy. So normally, I would have had me some cornbread, but not today. So there we have it. How you like it? Now, I really want to thank you guys for staying through, watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, stay tuned, come back for more. Out.